let's begin. We are going to address the back today, and the neck is part of your spine, and the neck is a really important part of the spine. We're going to begin with the neck. I think what we find is that when we're under stress, this whole area becomes very stiff. This whole area becomes painful at times. That's where I tend to hold the stress. Some people hold it in the lower back. I hold it here. But either way, we tend to hold here anyway. So we'll begin by addressing this area. So I'd like you to stay seated. Back is straight, of course. And I want you to imagine a clock. So imagine the clock being here. It's a big, big clock face. 12 o'clock is up here. 6 o'clock is back here. 3 o'clock is to my right, to your right. And 9 o'clock is to my left. Okay? So these are my hands, right? My two hands here in front mean it's 12 o'clock. So what we'll be doing is we're going to be rotating our neck and stopping at each number. I will guide you, but let me show you. So we'll begin breathing in. And as we're breathing out, don't do it yet, I just want to show you. You're going to bring your neck down, your chin down to your chest, 12 o'clock, right here. You'll come up and breathe in. I don't want you to breathe in on the way up. I want you to make a space between the breath out and the breath in. So you bring the head up and then you breathe. Then we go to 1 o'clock, breathing out, come down, bring the head up, breathe in. Then we'll go to 2 o'clock. Breathing out, you bring the neck down, the chin to the chest, then head up. Now, once you get to 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock, what you're going to do is take your ear toward your shoulder, okay? Very gentle. My ear does not touch my shoulder. And I'm not going to raise my shoulder so that it touches either. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to touch. It's just the movement has to go in that direction. When you're going in that direction, you'll feel the pull on the other side. Be gentle. Be very kind to your neck. This is very effective, but you don't want to over pull. So just take what the neck gives you. Just take what the head gives you. For 6 o'clock, you're going to go all the way back. In between, you'll just take your head in that direction, right? 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. We'll go all the way to 12 o'clock. We'll stop at 12 o'clock, and then we'll go counterclockwise. We'll take our time. It's very, very effective. I think you'll love the effect afterward. That space and that calmness and that relaxation that it creates. So let's just stay here for a moment. Come to your breath. Become aware of where you are. Make sure the back is straight. You can place your hands on your knees. You can bring them in your lap, whatever is most comfortable. Above all, I want you to be comfortable. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed. Let's not have them up by our ears. The shoulders are relaxed. The back is relaxed. Check your lower back. And let's begin. Breathe in the center. And as you're breathing out, bring your chin to your chest. The shoulders don't move. The only thing that moves is the neck. Bring the head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, you're going to take the chin to the right to 1 o'clock. Bring the chin down on the chest on the right side. Bring the head up. Breathe in. As you breathe out, we're going to go a little further to the right onto the chest to 2 o'clock. Bring the chin down all the way as far as you can. Bring the head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, take the right ear to the right shoulder. Bring the head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, you're going to go to 4 o'clock. Take the head back toward the right side of your back. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, take the head back to 5 o'clock. Still on the right side, but closer to center. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, bring the head all the way back. Feel a nice pull through the throat, all the way down to your pelvic area, to your pubic bone. Bring the head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, take the head back to 7 o'clock, left side of your back. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, take the head back to 8 o'clock. On the left side, closer to the shoulder. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, you're going to take the left ear toward the left shoulder. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed. Feel a nice stretch through the right side of the neck. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, you're going to take your chin to 10 o'clock on the left side of the chest. Bring it down. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, you're taking your chin down to 11 o'clock. Again, on the left side of the chest, but closer to the center. Head up. Breathe in. And now we're going to take the chin straight down to 12 o'clock. I want you to feel the pull throughout the back of your neck. Feel it all the way down to the tip of the spine. Head up. Breathe in. We'll do 12 o'clock one more time. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, bring the chin down, all the way down onto your chest, or as close as you can get it. Keep the shoulders up. Head up. Breathe in. And now we'll go in the opposite direction. Breathing out, bring your chin to the left on your chest. As far down as you can bring it, don't bring the shoulders down. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, take the chin to the left, a little closer to the shoulder on the chest. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, take the left ear toward the left shoulder. Nice stretch throughout the right side. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, bring your head back toward 8 o'clock. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, take your head back to 7 o'clock. Nice stretch throughout the right side, front of the neck. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, all the way back at 6 o'clock, let it hang back. Very nice. Feel stretch through the throat, all the way down the center of the body to the pubic bone. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, bring the head back toward 5 o'clock. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, go back toward 4 o'clock. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, take the right ear toward the right shoulder. With a nice stretch throughout the left side of your neck. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, bring your chin to the chest on the right side. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, bring the chin to the right side again to 1 o'clock. Head up. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, bring the chin to the chest all the way down. Nice pull throughout the back of your neck, all the way down to the tip of the spine. Gently and slowly bring your head up. Keep your eyes closed. I want you to be aware of what's happened, the space you created. Gently, it's a very kind movement, but it's very effective. Still keeping the eyes closed. I'd like you to breathe in the center, and as you're breathing out, I want you to turn your head as if you were looking over your shoulder. Bring the head forward. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, take the head to the right, as if you're looking over the right shoulder. Bring the head forward. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, once again, go to the left. Bring it forward. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, take it to the right. Bring it forward. Breathe in. Keep your eyes closed. We're going to do small circles with our head. I'll guide you. We're going to be taking our time. If it makes you dizzy, open your eyes. Otherwise, keep your eyes closed. So I'd like you to bring your chin to your chest. And as you're breathing in, I want you to start going to the right. You're going to be bringing the head toward the right. Now take it all the way back. Finish that breath in. And as you're breathing out, take your head to the left. Bring it down toward the left on the chest, back to center. One more time, breathing in, start going to the right, and bringing the head up and back. And as you're breathing out, take it to the left, past the shoulders, all the way to the center. One more time, breathing in to the right, finish the breath as you're coming back. And as you're breathing out, take it to the left, forward, and back to center position. And we'll go in the opposite direction. Come back to center, lift the head up for a moment, breathe in. And as you're breathing out, bring the chin down. And as you're breathing in, take your head to the left. Slowly, very, very slowly, all the way back. Finish that breath in. And as you're breathing out, take it to the right. Slowly and gently, all the way back to center. Finish that breath out. Breathe in and start going left. Coordinate with your breath. All the way back. Finish that breath in. And as you're breathing out, go toward the right. Start breathing out, going toward the right. Finish that breath out as the chin comes back to center. One more. Breathing in, go to the left. Bring the head back. Finish that breath in. And as you're breathing out, take it to the right. All the way down. Chin to the chest, in the center. Finish that breath out. And raise the head up. Breathe in. Stay here for a moment. Keep your eyes closed. Unless you're dizzy. Otherwise, keep your eyes closed, please. And slowly and gently open your eyes. If you do this at home, please make sure you're very slow about it and very deliberate about it. The neck is a really fragile area. We don't realize it, but it is. Any jerky movement, if you're in the wrong position, can really compromise you. So be very gentle with this area when we're talking about the front of the neck as well as the back of the neck. This whole space here. So be very careful, okay? Hopefully right now you're feeling very light. The head is feeling light, the neck is feeling light. And we'll begin going through the shoulders now. Okay, we're gonna focus on the back today. Extend your legs in front of you. Let any stiffness, or in my case, my toes are asleep, let them wake up. You might feel a little bit of tingling. Let that go away. Let's just stay here for a moment. We're going to be focusing on the shoulders and the back, but let's open the hips first so that we can do this. So now I want you to bring the soles of the feet together into Tadasana, into butterfly posture. Interlace your fingers around your toes if you can. Otherwise, I have very long arms, so for me this is very easy, but For those of you that are made differently, maybe you have to hold on to your ankles. So if that's what you can do, do what you can. Try to make sure that the arms are straight and the back is straight. As we're breathing in, we're bringing the legs up and the knees up. And as we're breathing out, we bring the knees down, all the way down, as far as you can take them. Make sure your back is straight. Breathing in, the knees come up. Close your eyes. And breathing out, the knees go down. Breathing in, the knees come up. And breathing out, the knees go down. Breathing in, up. And breathing out, down. Coordinate your breath with the movement of your legs. Breathing in, up. And breathing out, down. In, up. Out, down. And relax the legs. Release the feet, but leave the feet where they are. I'd like you to place your hands on your knees. And very gently. I don't want you to be, don't want to push too far, but I'd like you to bring the hands on the knees and just push down and let the knees come up on their own. Push down, let them come up on their own. If they don't go all the way down to the ground, it's okay. Just go down as far as your hips will allow without causing any pain. And then just let go. Watch them as they come up. Very gentle, very kind. Do two more. Excellent. Release them, extend the legs for a moment. Anytime your legs are crossed or your knees are open like that, the hips are open, make sure you bring the legs back to center. Let the hips align before you continue to do anything else, okay? Especially if you're going to get up, do yourself a favor and do that. It just helps the hips to align again, the socket to go where it needs to go, and then proceed, okay? All right. So now I'd like you to bring the soles of the feet together again. But this time I want you to make a diamond of your legs. I want you to be aware of the shoulders. And I want you to be aware of keeping the shoulders back when we do this. So let me show you. I'm going to show you for a front view and I'm going to show you a back view. So we'll be breathing in the center. As we breathe out, we're going to take our hands under our calves and we're going to come forward. We're not going to come down, we're going to come forward. So I want you to observe where my shoulders are. So let me show you a side view. Mr. Belvedere really wants to be with us today. So we begin in the center, right? The back is straight. The knees are lifted. The knees aren't on the ground. If your feet are too far up, too far away from you, you may get some cramping in the feet. So bring them back to where the legs and the feet are comfortable. They don't have to be far away. Just enough to make a diamond. Breathe in the center, and like me, I did that, and now I got a cramp in my calf. Okay, let me stretch the other calf. When you get a cramp, go out in the opposite direction, and then you can come back in. Okay, back is straight. Knees are off, slightly off the ground. Breathe in the center, observe. And as I'm breathing out, I'm bringing my hands under my legs. I want you to observe where my shoulders are. My shoulders are not here. My shoulders are up and back. So as I pull, I'm coming forward. I want you to be aware of your lower back. I want you to be aware of your hips. I want you to be aware of your middle back when you're doing it. And then we'll go deeper into the posture. As we go deeper, I'm going to ask you to hold on a little further down the leg and come forward some more. Observe my shoulders. The shoulders are not going down. They're not collapsing. They're staying up and back. You'll feel a nice pull throughout the spine and throughout the hips as a result. And then I'm going to ask you to come forward and down. As you come down, you can bring your elbows on the ground. Again, observe my shoulders. They're not down here. They're still up. And as we come out breathing in. So let's do this together. This is very effective for the back and for the hips. It's a nice stretch in the lower back where it's very difficult to get a stretch. So it's a nice pull throughout the lower and the middle back. But it's essential that you keep your shoulders back. So bring your legs into the position that my legs are in. Soles of the feet are touching each other. Breathe in, and as you're breathing in, bring the shoulders up, take them back, and drop them. Now your shoulders are set in the position that they need to be. Once again, breathe in, and let's begin. As you're breathing out, take your hands under your calves and hold on to the calves and bring the body forward, not down, forward. Make sure your head is up and the shoulders are back. And just stay here. Try to relax in the posture as we proceed. The more relaxed you are, the more effective the posture is for you and for your body. Release from the hips. There's nothing to hold on to. Observe the beauty of the vertebrae having space between each other. This pull is helping to straighten them out, to create space. All righty, with your next breath out, pull just a little bit more and bring yourself forward just a little bit further. Now again, you're going to be feeling the pull in the spine. It's very, very effective and it's very beautiful. You're opening up that space. You're elongating that space. With your next breath out, if you can, try to bring your elbows on the ground. Head is still up, shoulders are still back. Do the best that you can. Honor your body. If you're feeling pain, please back out immediately. Discomfort's okay, pain is not. And stay wherever it was right before the pain. Try to relax here, release the hips. Observe what's happening in the spine. And slowly and gently, as you're breathing in, release the legs and come up. Slowly, very slowly, and very gently. Stay here with your eyes closed. Straighten the legs. Keep your eyes closed. I want you to observe what's happening. All righty, and open your eyes. So I'd like you to, let's see, sit in the middle of your mat with your right foot toward your groin region. And then I'd like you to take the left foot back and extend the leg. You're going to be staying here. Let me do the other side so you can see. We're going into pigeon. You're going to be bringing that right foot back, in my case, the right foot. But I want you to observe my hip. My hip is not here. It's easier to go into the position if the hip is here, right? Because the knee is flat on the ground, everything's aligned. But what happens is you can't relax in this position. I'm having to hold on so that I don't lose my balance. I don't want that. I want you to relax in this posture. I'm bringing my toes toward me because I'm getting a cramp in my foot. Ideally, I want the top of your foot to be down. Hands are either on the side of your knee or on your knee. As you're breathing in, we will bring our head back. And as we're breathing out, the head comes down all the way. You can bring it all the way to the ground. Do so. Hands are extended above your head. And as you're coming out, you bring the hands next to your knees. Bring yourself up, bend back, and then you're going to bring that foot that was extended back toward the other foot. So let's do this together. If you did it with me, that's good, but let's all do it together now if you didn't. So bring the right foot in your groin region, okay? And you're facing toward where your knee is, where your knee is facing. And you're going to take that left foot back. All sorts of things in my way right now. Left foot back. Top of the foot is on the ground. Right foot is in your groin region. The right foot and the right knee are aligned. Try to make sure that they're aligned, that they're not, one isn't off to one side as much as possible. Square your shoulders. Make sure that the right hip is on the ground. Don't take the hip off the ground. If your alignment isn't exact, if the hip goes on the ground, that's okay. My main concern is that that hip be on the ground. As you're breathing in, your hands are either next to your knee or on the knee. Come back, bring the head back. Nice bend in the back. And as you're breathing out, come forward and down, all the way down. Try to bring your head over your knee, either onto the knee or over the knee and onto the ground. Arms are extended. The breath is shallow. You can't get a full breath here. I want you to be aware of the pull in the right leg. Become aware of the pull throughout the groin region, coming from the back toward your leg. Be aware of your psoas. This is a beautiful posture for the psoas. Tightness in the psoas can create a lot of problems. You may be holding emotional situations there. If you do this once in a while, you might find yourself getting emotional. It's because we hold a lot in that area. That muscle, they call it the muscle of the soul. We tend to hold a lot of things there. That's why it gets so tight. Alrighty. Slowly and gently bring your palms back. As you're breathing in, come up, head back, nice bend in the spine. And release. Bring that left foot toward the right foot. And we'll do the other side. So you're going to be bringing your left foot into your groin region. Square off. Bring the right foot all the way back. So your foot is here. You're going to bring it back. Bring the knee on the ground. Okay, try to turn it so that the knee and the foot are on the ground. Square the shoulders. Do the best that you can. And if this is your first time doing it, don't worry. It seems a little awkward the first time you do it, and then the more you practice it, and the more that psoas gets stretched, the easier it is to do. But it's very essential to make sure that our psoas is not tight. We come back to center. Alrighty. Breathing in, bring the head back. Nice stretch in the spine. And as you're breathing out, come forward and down. Do the best that you can. Extend the arms overhead. Make sure your left hip is on the ground. And try to relax here. Do the best that you can to relax. Remember, in the relaxation is where the healing happens. The moment the body relaxes, give it the signal that you're doing this in a relaxed manner. There's nothing to hold on to. This posture is very good for you. It's very good for the body. It's very kind. Slowly and gently, start coming back to your original position. Breathing in, come up. Bring the head back. Curve the spine. And as you're breathing out, bring the right foot toward the left foot. Come back to a seated position. Close your eyes and stay here for a moment. Become aware of the posture. Become aware of the effect of the posture. And slowly and gently open your eyes and lie down on your back, please. We'll continue down the back. The psoas is a really important muscle. We can't disregard it when we're talking about our health. Make sure you're lying in Shavasana for a moment, please, or a few moments. Palms are to the sky. Feet are separated, 1, 2 feet apart. Whatever it is that makes your hips comfortable. I can't tell you the distance. You'll know your sweet spot. Your arms are next to you, but they're not touching your body. And just stay here for a moment. Become aware of the effect of the postures on your body. Become aware of the effect of the postures on your mind. I want you to be aware of your intention for being here. Why are you here? And add love and compassion to that. And out loud, repeat after me. I am whole. I am full. I am total. I'm complete. I am perfect. I am Purnam. I am Sunyam and Purnam. I'm rich in the knowledge. I'm beautiful the way I am. I am a divine being. I am a divine being. I am a divine being. Allow those words to settle into every cell in your body. Allow them to settle into every brain and every heart in every cell in your body. And now we'll begin slowly and gently with our back. Please bend your knees. Bring them as close to your buttocks as you can. And just stay here for a moment. Bring the knees to the chest. Hug them if you can. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, I want you to lift your head and bring it toward your knees. As close to the knees as you can get them. And as you're breathing in, come down. One more time. Breathing out, bring your head up toward your knees in the center. Then breathing in, come down. And now we're going to go slightly toward the left. I want you to bring your head toward the left knee. So breathe in. And as you're breathing out, take your head toward your left knee. Breathe in, come down. As you're breathing out, come back to center. Bringing the head up. Breathe in, come down. And as you're breathing out, now take it to the right, toward the right knee. Breathe in and down. Slowly and gently release the knees. Keep them bent. Become aware of the effect of that posture on your upper back, on your neck, on your lower back, and your middle back. Bring your feet to the edges of your mat, or if you have a towel, the edge of your towel. Interlace your fingers under your head. Breathe in here. And as you're breathing out, take the knees toward the left. The feet stay where they are. They'll be coming down onto the sides of the feet, but they stay where they are. They are just the knees go to the left. Let them drop. Relax. Let go of the hips. Let go of the feet. And as you're breathing out, gently and slowly turn your head to the right. And stay in this position. I want you to observe what's happening in your body. I want you to observe the beauty of the body responding to the mind. Breathing in, bring your head back to center and raise the knees up. And now we'll take it to the other side. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, we'll go to the right, all the way down, as far as you can take it. Both knees down. Relax the hips. Relax the knees. Relax the feet. Let the body settle in. And now, as you're breathing out very slowly and very gently, turn your head to the left. Be aware of what's happening in your body. This twist is very kind. It's very effective. You're stimulating your nervous system. You're energizing the nervous system. More than stimulating, you're energizing it. You're bringing it health. Be aware of that. And slowly and gently, bring your head back to center as you're breathing in and bring the knees back up. Leave the hands where they are, but raise the knees toward your chest. And as you're breathing out, I want you to take the knees all the way to the ground. Try to keep them as close to the body as you can, all the way down. Your right elbow may lift, your right shoulder may lift, and that's okay. I want the knees to go all the way down to the ground. If the shoulder or the right arm is lifting, it's because you have stiffness. So this is perfect that we're doing this because this alleviates that stiffness. But don't try to keep the knees up to keep the arm down. Let the arm lift if it needs to. Relax the feet. Relax the legs. Once the body's relaxed, as you're breathing out, turn your head to the right. Slowly, very, very slowly and very gently, and observe what's being pulled. That gentle and subtle movement has a very big effect on the back. And stay here. Relax the arms. There's nothing to hang on to. Relax your face. Relax the shoulders. Be aware of holding. Scan your body. Where are you holding? Wherever it is, imagine your lips being there and breathing out through that space. Make sure the neck is relaxed. Slowly and gently as you're breathing in, bring the face back to center. Bring the knees back to center. And as you're breathing out, take the legs to the right, all the way down. Let the feet relax. Let the knees relax. If the left shoulder or the left elbow is lifting, don't worry. It's because there's stiffness. So it's excellent that we're doing this because that'll help alleviate the stiffness. If you're feeling any pain, please back out immediately, but slowly. If you're feeling discomfort, enjoy that discomfort. Once the body's relaxed, slowly and gently as you're breathing out, turn your face to the left. And stay here. Relax your neck. Relax your face, your feet, your hips, your knees, your chest, This is a beautiful asana. Again, you're energizing your nervous system. You're energizing your spine, your digestive system. Slowly and gently, very slowly and very gently. Bring your face back to center. Raise the knees up. And stay here for a moment. Don't bring the feet down just yet. Release the fingers. Hug the knees. And I'd like you to rock very gently and very subtly. It doesn't have to be a big rock. Side to side, left to right, so that the spine feels it on the right side, in the center, and then on the left side. Take your time. Really what you're doing is moving the knees more than anything. You're not really necessarily moving the body. You're just moving the knees back and forth so that the body shifts to the left and the body shifts to the right. And bring the feet on the ground. Release the knees. I'd like you to bring the soles of the feet together. Make a nice diamond of your legs. The knees probably will not touch the ground. I want you to extend your arms out so that the elbows are in line with your shoulders. And now bend the shoulders so that the fingers are pointing to the sky. So your elbows are aligned with your shoulders. And now bring the backs of your hands on the ground. And stay here. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in through your nose. And as you're breathing out, I want you to breathe out with an open mouth. Ah, nice big sigh, a sigh of relief. Breathe in and open mouth. Ah. Feel the release in the chest. And as it's released in the chest, it's released in the mind. Become aware of this position, being a position of relaxation and surrender, letting the body just be. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out with an open mouth. Ah. You can make it as loud as you want because none of us can hear you. And even if we could, it's okay. Just release. You can release emotions. You can release fears. You can release angers. You can just release. Breathe in one more time through the nose and breathe out with an open mouth. And just relax. All righty. Bring the knees back up slowly. Take your time doing this. Extend the feet. Extend the legs. Bring your arms at your side, palms facing toward the sky. And stay here for a moment in Shavasana. Become aware of the effect of the postures. All right, I'd like you to bring your legs together, feet are together. Raise your arms up so the fingers are pointing toward the sky. Hold on to your elbows. Elbows are pointing toward the sky. Your feet are perpendicular to the ground. Make sure the feet are not relaxed. I want the feet energized. So the feet are perpendicular to the ground. The elbows are pointing toward the sky. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, point the toes away from you and bring the arms overhead on the ground. If you can lay them on the ground completely, do so. If you get a cramp in your feet, back out and then point them again. I want you to be aware of the space that you're creating in your torso. Tremendous amount of space we have in our torso. Be aware of it. Be aware of making space for your organs. In this space, the stomach can reset where it needs to be. The liver can do the same. Your intestines, all your organs can settle in where they need to settle because you're making the space for them. We have twisted them, we have energized them, and now you're making the space for them to just be and do what they know how to do in a state of relaxation. Breathing in, bring the arms up and bring the feet toward you. Relax the feet and stay here for a moment. Don't release the elbows. Make sure you're holding onto your elbows and not your forearms. Breathe in the center. And now, I want you to, as you're breathing out, take your left elbow all the way to the left on the ground. All the way. Excellent. Do the best that you can. Your arm is going to be coming, the right arm or the right shoulder coming across your neck. Make sure the face is pointing up, but make sure you're not putting pressure on your neck, okay? So adjust your arm so that it's not putting pressure on the neck or on the breathing. And the elbow, your left elbow, is in line with your left shoulder. Relax. The rest of the body is relaxed. The feet are relaxed. The knees are relaxed. In this position, the work is being done by the weight of the arms. In this position, there's nothing for us to do. Observe the beautiful pull through the right shoulder, through the right shoulder blade. Become aware of that pull through the right upper arm. It's very gentle, very effective, and it's all being done by just the weight of the arms. Relax, try to relax here. Keep your face facing up. Don't bend the neck. Alrighty, slowly and gently start lifting the arms up, still holding on to the elbows. Breathe in. Stay here for a few moments, couple breaths. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, now we're going to take it to the right. Make sure you're holding onto your elbows and not your forearms. Let the right elbow go all the way to the ground on the right, if you can. Honor your body, do what you can. The feet are relaxed, the knees are relaxed, the torso is completely relaxed. You're holding onto your elbows, the weight of the arms is creating the pressure, nothing else. Feel the pull through the left socket, through the shoulder blade, the upper arm. Make sure the right elbow is in line with your shoulder. Your head is facing up, the face is facing up. Make sure the arm is not putting pressure on the throat. And feel the beautiful effect of this posture. Slowly and gently lift the arms back up. Release the elbows. Bring the arms at your sides. Arms are next to you, but not touching the body. The palms are facing the sky. Feet are 2 feet apart in Shavasana. We're going into Yoga Nidra. If you need a blanket, please get one now. And I'd like you to lie down in the most relaxed position possible, in Shavasana. If you're having problems with your lower back, when you go into that position, bring the knees to the chest and then release the legs. And that should help you. Become aware of the state in which your body is right now. As you're breathing in, be aware of the breath entering the body. Going into the nostrils, past the upper palate, the pharynx, the larynx, the windpipe, into the bronchial passages, and into the lungs. As the breath leaves the lungs, it goes through the bronchial passages, into the windpipe, the larynx, the pharynx, past the upper palate, and out the nostrils. Just observe. I want you to observe what it is that makes the breath happen now. I want you to go beyond your breath. Yes, the breath happens, but what is it that makes it happen? I want you to be aware of that energy that's pushing the breath. We can call it chi, we can call it energy. I call it prana. In yoga, we call it prana. That life force is prana. And that life force is what makes the breath happen. I want you to observe it. Go beyond your breath to that which makes it happen. I want you to observe it coming into the body, but I also want you to observe it flowing through the body. In order to do this, we're going to address the body to make it easier for you to feel this prana, this pranic energy. It's not that it's not always there, we just don't necessarily always feel it. I want you to understand that prana is always balanced, it's always in harmony, and it's always at ease. Prana is an energy of love. It's a healing energy. That's the personality of prana. And that's our essence as well as a result. So as we do this, I want you to be aware of that. I want you to be aware of that personality of healing, of harmony, of balance and ease. We are going to be separating the body into three, from the hips to the toes, from the hips to the shoulders, and from the shoulders to the crown of the head. We will be chanting accordingly with each piece. And I'd like you to chant, please. Don't do it just mentally. I'd like you to chant it. And I will guide you. We will be chanting 3 times. As we chant, I want you to be aware of the vibration. And I want you to be aware of the effect of that vibration. Don't try to make it happen. Just observe it. It's very beautiful. Just observe it. So your palms are toward the sky. Feet are separate but relaxed. We'll be addressing from the hips to the toes. And the mantra is, ah. And we'll begin. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Be aware of that energy settling through the hips, through the legs, the feet, the toes. Feel the vibration. Now we'll be addressing from the hips to the shoulders. And we'll be chanting, oh, breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Feel the vibration throughout the stomach, throughout the torso, lower back, middle back, throughout the chest and the heart, the lungs, the arms, the hands, the fingers, and every space between each organ and every space within every tissue, every vein. Feel the vibration of prana. And now we'll be addressing from the shoulders to the crown of the head. And the mantra is breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Feel the vibration as it settles through the clavicle, through the shoulders, the thyroid, the throat, the neck, the mouth, the jaw, ears, the ear canals, the sinuses, the cheeks, the eyes, the sinuses above the eyes and around the eyes, the temple area, the forehead, the scalp, and the brain. The beautiful effect on the brain. And now we'll be bringing it all together and begin at the toes and take it all the way to the crown of the head. And the mantra is Om. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Become aware of the whole body vibrating. Become aware of the energy rising. Become aware of your subtle body. I'll be chanting so, hum. Please coordinate your breath. As I say so, breathe in, and as I say hum, breathe out. And as you chant, be aware of that vibration and the union of the two. And we'll begin breathing in. So, breathing out. In. So, out. In. So continue mentally to breathe in, mentally chanting so, and mentally chanting hum as you're breathing out. Become aware of your breath as you're breathing in and as you're breathing out. Excuse me. Point your toes away from you and relax them. Make a fist of your hands and hold them tight and relax them. Raise your right arm overhead on the ground and turn on to your right side. Let your head rest on your upper arm or your left knee and bend it in front of you. Your right leg is straight. Bring your left hand in front of you. And I'd like you to lie comfortably. Let the back be relaxed. Any kinks that may have settled in the back, let them work themselves out now. Be aware of the state in which your body is. Be aware of the state in which your mind is. Be aware of how strong you are. But let compassion be part of that strength. Slowly and gently, use your arms, please. Don't use your back. And sit up facing me with your eyes closed. Bring your palms in your lap, right palm holding the left, and the thumbs gently touching each other. Breathe in. And as you're breathing out, mentally chant Om. Put your mind where your heart is, and put your heart where your mind is. And let that be what guides you. Om Shanti. Namaste. And when you're ready, very slowly, please take your time, very slowly and very gently open your eyes. I'll unmute all of you.